Satnam everybody, it's Salimah here, yoga therapist and director of YogaVision. Here we are on YouTube, YogaVision 108. Are you ready to shine your light? I know you are. Today's Kriya and meditation is a combination of really powerful exercises designed to expand your aura, the electromagnetic field around you, and also to strengthen your nervous system. So really great exercises here. I hope you join me for the experience. And we have Eve demonstrating so that you have some options that you can follow along with. So let's get started now. I'm really glad that you joined in. Drop me a little comment below, let me know where you're coming from. And then let's get started. Sitting up tall and straight on your mat. It might be good to have a cushion or a pillow or a blanket with you, just in case you need an extra couple of props to help you sit comfortably. So now, bring your hands onto your knees, sit up tall and straight. On your next exhalation, gently close your eyes and relax your body. Bring your shoulders down from your ears. Separate your teeth, relax your jaws, and then relax your inner thigh muscles so that you're sitting in a very comfortable, relaxed, open posture. Lean up against your spine and extend your head towards the sky above you. Feel the ground below you. And tune in now to the sounds around you. Out here we can hear the wind blowing. We can hear the traffic moving. We can hear the birds singing. And just beyond here there are butterflies flying. What do you hear? What do you sense? Feel the surface of your skin, tune into sensation. Is there warming or cooling temperature? Is there dry heat or does it feel damp? Just tune into sensation. Notice what's around you. And let's begin now with a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. On your left side, bring your first finger and thumb to touch, and using your right hand, bring your right thumb to cover the right nostril. Inhale left. Use your pinky, cover the left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right nostril, exhale left. Inhale left. Cover. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Cover. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Cover. Lift. Exhale. Inhale. Cover. Exhale. Go ahead and continue on at your own pace. Alternate nostril breathing is a very powerful way to balance right and left hemisphere of the brain. So as you inhale through the left nostril, you connect to the right part of your brain, and breathing left brings you into a cooling, relaxing, creative part of your being. And as you breathe through the opposite side, you tap into your analytical mind, your warming, your sun energy. And so the two parts of your brain have very different functions. And here we're starting to bring it all into balance, or balancing the brain so that as we move into our Kriya, we can balance the aura as well. Last few rounds, just go ahead at your own pace. Good. Take one more round, right and left. And then when you're done, slowly bring your hands back to your knees. Keep your palms facing up. You can bring first finger and thumb to touch. And here, feel the energy rising in, coming in through your hands. And relax here. We'll begin by tuning in. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Press your palms together. Rise your elbows up just a little bit. Sit with a tall, straight spine. Lift your chin just a little bit. Focusing in between the eyebrows and slightly above. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and let's tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply. And feel the space around you, your aura, 9 feet in all directions. This is your force field, your shield of energy. So feel that expand now. Put white light into the space around you. And softly relax your hands all the way down. And from here, move on to your hands and knees. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and come onto your hands and knees, tabletop position. So start with a warm-up for the spine. This is always a good practice. So bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers are wide apart. Press down, press in, and from here, inhale, bring the belly down to the ground. Look up towards the sky. And as you exhale, round the spine, look towards your knees, arching your spine all the way up towards the sky above you. And continue now, inhaling as you look up, dropping the belly low to the ground. And as you exhale, round the spine, look towards your knees. Beautiful. Moving at your own pace, find a long, deep breath. So cat and cow is a way of moving all 26 vertebrae of the spine. And as you move the vertebrae of the spine, you do a few things. On a physical level, we're starting to readjust all of the vertebrae, making space for any misalignments to come back into place. And then on an energetic level, creating a clearing for all of the nerve endings. So all of the communication between the body and the brain is roped in through the spinal column. So all the nerve endings are moving through that channel and spreading out then throughout the body. Part of that is in the physical body, and part of that is in the space around us, the energy field around us. And so as you do this exercise, all of that is getting a toning and a clearing at the same time. Last two. And last one. Good. Come all the way to a flat back, watching what Eve is doing. Come to a flat back. Take a breath here. And then turn your toes over, lift your knees up, coming into downward dog. If this is challenging for the wrists, you can simply come down onto your forearms, or you can stay in tabletop position, or even take a child's pose. Child's pose is bringing the forehead down to the mat, bringing the knees down to the mat. So you can take this posture, which is the full extension, or child's pose. You take your option. And then meet us in downward dog so we can transition up into our standing postures. So holding here now for a few breaths, whatever option you've taken, whether it's child's pose or downward dog, take 5 breaths here. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. And now I'll let you go at your own pace. Do what you can to extend the breath. It's come to me that after teaching for so many years that really all of these postures are an excuse to breathe, a way to introduce different breathing patterns into our daily lives. So do your best to shake it up. Mix it up just a little bit here. A little bit longer is better than a little bit shorter in this scenario. Hold here, take a deep inhale. And exhale, walk your feet towards your hands and just hang out here in a forward fold. Let the back of your body relax. Maybe your fingertips are on the ground. Maybe they start to hover above the ground. It's all right. Everything's good here. You can even put a pillow underneath your hands to hold yourself a little bit more steady, or grab onto opposite elbows so that you have a little bit of weight, extra weight here. And now slowly come to standing to a count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring your hands, your shoulders all the way up close to your ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders all the way up. Exhale, roll the shoulders down. And then 1 more time. Inhale, shoulders come all the way up. Hold here. Hold the breath, hold, hold, hold. Tense all the muscles. Feel a contraction along your entire body. Reset your nervous system. And then through the mouth, let it go. Pow. Good. From here, interlace your fingers. Bring this mudra on top of your head. Step your feet to the edges of the mat. Good. So stepping your feet all the way out. Bring a little space in between your feet. And from here, take a deep inhale and then exhale. Come all the way down as low as you can. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go down. You'll notice that Eve has got quite a bit of flexibility here. You may have that flexibility, you may not. Every body is different. So please, if you'd like to go down a little bit more, step your feet further apart, and also know that that's not mandatory here. Even if you go halfway or even if you go a quarter way, you're building strength, you're building the ability to do this. So go 26 at your own count. We're at number 5. Eve is good of keeping count for us. So Eve, when you're done, come to standing, okay? I'm going to tell you a little bit more about your nervous system. Your nervous system is made up of 2 components, your sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. And these 2 components make up what's called the central nervous system. And this is like a highway, so it's the energetic highway and the delivery of information, the information highway of your body is called the nervous system. So as you do this now, we're toning all of the muscles. We're particularly working on the sciatic nerve, which is one of the major nerves that runs through the body, and it goes from the brain through the spinal column, exits from the hip, and then all the way down to the big toe. And you'll notice that that comes up a little bit here in today's Kriya. So remember to go at your own pace. When Eve has done 26, she will pause at the top, and then we'll all take a pause and then make our way down to a seated position so that we can move on with the Kriya itself. Please remember to go at your own pace. 26 is optimal. If you go to 15, that's perfectly fine too. Now, in your standing position, close your eyes, take a few breaths. Feel the surface of your palms and notice. Assess yourself. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And from here, come into a squatting position. Press your palms together and come into a squatting position. We're making our way into a seated position here. Bring your fingertips down to the ground and then gently roll onto your knees. Lower yourself down onto your knees from side to side. Beautiful. And then sit back, extend your legs all the way out in front. Keep both legs in front of you. Flap out your legs. Good work, Eve. Good work, everybody at home. And from here, bring your right leg in. Bend at your right leg. Bend the right knee and bring the heel of your right foot as close to your groin as you possibly can. So tucking it in. If this is available, great. If not, you can always bring your leg out just a little bit. And if this doesn't work, there's too much pressure here on the knee, please keep your leg extended. Not a big deal. Find your option. This is option number 1, right in close as you can, or option number 2, letting it relax a little bit, or option number 3, keeping it all the way out. You choose your option. Use any prop to make this happen for you. I'm going to keep my leg here just to show you off in the demonstration. Inhale, bring both arms all the way up, and then bring yourself forward. Reach for your toes, the shins, or the knees. So if you can reach your toes, grab onto your big toes, use your thumb and press into the nail of your big toe. Please don't force anything here. If you naturally can reach, that's where you want to be. If you are a little bit short of your toes, that's totally fine. Bring your hands onto your shins. If this is a little too far, then please bring your hands onto your thighs. Find your option here and breathe. Again, if you're reaching for your toes, press your thumb into the nail of your big toe and breathe here. Eve is going to find her option. Please go ahead and breathe. I'm going to use option number 3. Close your eyes now. Breathe deeply. Continue to breathe here deeply. Come back to your breath. If your mind has started to wander, come back. Feel sensation. Notice what's happening. Breathe deeply. And remember that we're working on balancing the aura and strengthening the nervous system. And from here, once these things are balanced, once your nervous system is balanced, it's much easier for us to show up as we truly are. Infinite and eternal. Is standing in our power, no longer playing small, but standing in our power, speaking the words of truth, the primal energy of the truth of who we really are. Powerful, calm, collected, beautiful women, beautiful beings, beautiful men, beautiful beings, beautiful in all regards. So now as we stretch here, remember the nerve that we're stretching is called the sciatic nerve, and it's being stretched on this side, the part that's bent, and it's being stretched on this part, the part that's extended. And here, as you tone your nervous system, we're cueing the body. Okay, let go of stress, and now start to chill, relax. And as you relax, new thoughts flow. As new thoughts flow, you show up differently. We show up differently. Collectively, we are changed. Take a deep inhale here. Squeeze root lock. Squeeze anus, sex organs, navel center. Beautiful little squeeze here. And then exhale. Release the lock and come all the way up back to a tall, straight spine. Relax your hands. Take a moment here. Let the energy circulate. Notice what you notice. Here we're going to shift, moving into the next posture. Keep the left leg extended, and now sitting on the heel of the left foot. So for some of you, this might be perfectly comfortable, and for others, this may be a little bit more challenging. So from here, I'll show you what's happening. It's the same movement forward, so you can find yourself leaning for your leg, your thigh, or your shin, or your toe. Let's come into that posture now. Inhale very deeply, reach up. And then exhale, extend forward. Reach for your toes, the shins, or the knees, and hold steady here. Watch what Eve's doing. She's going to hold steady, and I'm going to show you another few options. So if this doesn't work, sitting on your heel doesn't work, you can extend your leg and bring it also reach forward, reach for the toes. Do your best here. We're not introducing any new injury. Here we're simply compressing, allowing a compression, allowing a chance for the breath to shift so that your mind can shift. Breathe deeply. Good, stay here. I'm gonna move my hands back so that I can speak to you on the camera. Relax into the breath. Remember 4-count breath. Your aura is like your force field. Take a deep inhale now and exhale. Slowly shift yourself back into a neutral spine. Tall, straight spine. Close your eyes here. Take a deep inhale. Squeeze root lock. Squeeze anus, sex organs, navel center. Send the energy upwards, all the way up to the heavens above you, drawing that energy from the earth, the Mother Earth itself, and sending it upwards. Hold here. The energy lower down. Recycle. Renew, reset. Beautiful. From here, moving into our last and final part of today's Kriya. So swing your legs around, come onto your knees, and then make your way into standing. You can do this through downward dog, or you can simply push yourself up into a squatting position and then find yourself up and standing. Do this slowly, do it gracefully. And here's the last part of the Kriya. Step forward with your left leg, and then stepping back with your right. Bring your right arm all the way up, left arm all the way up, thank you. Squeeze in. Bring your fingertip up, so your thumb is pointing upwards. Pull back as if you were pulling on a bow. And from here, inhale in 4 sniffs. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue, inhaling 4 sniffs, exhaling 4 sniffs. Modify the breathing technique in this particular Kriya so that you have an opportunity now to really sink into the breath. We've been doing long, deep breathing, and now a little bit more focus on the breath. Inhaling in 4 sniffs. This is a good challenge, and as you exhale in 4 sniffs. Now you notice that we've been only working on the left side of the body, and that's really where the Kriya starts and stops. We're not going to be addressing the opposite side. So just knowing that we're going to be completing after this round, inhaling in 4 sniffs and exhaling in 4 sniffs. Shine your light. We showed up on the mat today to shine our light from the heart space, from the energy around you. And as you shine your light, you now start to attract all that is positively for your best interest. Let the past be the past, and let's let what's coming come. Inhaling in 4 sniffs, exhaling in 4 sniffs. And concentrating prana now, energy is focused. If you find 4 sniffs fairly straightforward, you can move to 6 or 8. The full Kriya asks for 22. We're going to start simple with 4. Last few seconds here. Inhale very deeply. And exhale completely. Relax your hands all the way down. Step your feet back together. Stay here with your palms open and relaxed. Feel yourself grounded into the earth. Steady. Open to receive. Taking inspired action. Step your feet apart, press your palms together. Come into a squatting position, making your way back down to seated. Take a cross-legged position and allow the energy to be here, to settle in. Close your eyes. Take a meditative moment. If you'd like to pause the video here, you can do that. Set your timer for 5 minutes and take your relaxation. And if you prefer to move on with us, you can certainly do that. We're moving on now to the meditation. Bring your hands into Gyan Mudra, first finger and thumb to touch. Here, close your eyes and focus at your brow point, at your third eye. Inhale through your nose, exhale as a whistle. Inhale through the nose, exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale as a whistle. Inhale nose, exhale whistle. And as you do this, feel the sound vibration that's running from your third eye to your throat. Feel the sound around your neck. Tune into the vibration of sound. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling as a whistle. We're focusing here on the lower part of the brain, listening to the whistle at the brow point and the sound as it moves down to the back of your neck. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. And now we reverse. So inhale as a whistle. Exhale through the nose. Inhale as a whistle. Exhale through the nose. In this segment of the meditation, now we start to travel the infinite. This is stimulating the top part of the brain, the higher consciousness of the brain. The first exercise was to stimulate the reptilian brain, so the part of us that moves instinctually, that is functioning still at our primal nature. And then moving on now to stimulate our highest consciousness, our processing that allows us to pause when there's something to respond to. So now we tap into that part. Inhaling a whistle. And exhaling through the nose. This is called the whistle Kriya, and it is for primal power. For primal power, for expanding the aura, for generating and harnessing new networks, new people, new friendships, new connections, and also releasing fear. We're almost there for this section, and then we have one more round. Good. Take a deep inhale here. Sit up tall and straight. Just correct your posture. If you've changed your seated position, just make sure that you're seated comfortably. Cross your legs in the opposite direction. We have 2 more segments here of the practice to complete. Close your eyes back down, keeping your hands in Gyan Mudra, and imagine sitting on a red flower. Imagine a 4-petaled red flower. Your throne. Your majestic seat below you. And imagine here the image of an elephant for wisdom. Sitting with your primal power. Seated on red velvet, seated on a red cushion, seated on red with the symbol of an elephant. Strength and beauty, wisdom, loyalty, connection to the earth. One of the largest mammals, unmovable, unshakable. Good. Stay here in this posture. Inhale through the nose. Exhale the sound la. Inhale. Exhale. La. La. Last one. This whole segment is for the root chakra, for being grounded. Inhale, last one. La. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. Lift your elbows slightly. Lean up against your spine. Let's close now with a long sut, short nam. Truth is my name. I am the truth. Inhale very deeply. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Please ground yourself. Bring your forehead and your palms to the ground, closing off the energy of today's practice. Satnam. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist, and thank you to Eve. Thank you to all of you out there watching, and thank you so much to Noribel Ordono, who's been behind the camera, and she also has her own YouTube channel. Check her out as well. And if you like what we're doing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever we go live. We have live Q&As coming up every month, and we look forward to spending more time with you. If you like what we're doing, drop a comment below. Let me know how you feel these benefits, and make your suggestion. What would you like to see coming up next on your feed? Lots of love to you. My name is Salimah, yoga therapist. We're here to love, serve, and uplift. Thank you to you, our global community. Sat Nam.